You know, the first video that I made on this channel was about a legendary rapper named Viper, and I just know if Viper could see Kanye West today, man, he would be so ashamed. He'd probably be shitting his pants and throwing up simultaneously. Now, I think I speak for everybody when I say we're all familiar with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, the man who made Graduation, Bound 2, Through the Wire. You know, I think it's very clear that Kanye has had an undeniable influence on music in the last 2 decades, but as in the case of many artistic geniuses, Kanye is his greatest enemy, as he has bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is a chronic mental health condition characterized by extreme shifts in mood, energy, and behavior. And if you know anything about Kanye's history of erratic behavior, you will see that it's very clear he suffers from this disorder. So, as I'm sure we're all aware, Kanye is a historically very controversial artist, and I think that the quote that him and Jay-Z used from Blades of Glory perfectly encapsulates Kanye's approach to creating content.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
And my main point here is that Kanye has always been eccentric, so whether it's his artistic spirit bleeding through or it's his bipolar disorder, Kanye has a very public history of pulling shenanigans, and most of the time, he doesn't even know why he's doing the shit that he does. He just does it because these are public antics that catch people's attention and it gets the people invested. For example, Kanye's public relationship with Kim Kardashian and the entire spectacle of the arrangement that their children have with their parents. I mean, we could talk about how Kanye failed to break into the fashion business with his Yeezy brand. We can talk about how he interrupted Taylor Swift at the VMAs, or my favorite one. We can talk about Kanye's descent into madness, claiming that he liked Hitler.
I like Hitler.
I don't like Hitler. And I know you're trying to be shocking with that.
I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. I do not. The Holocaust is not what happened. Let's look at the facts of that. And Hitler has a lot of redeeming qualities.
And alongside comments like this, Adolf Hitler would go on to be a very vocal critic of Jewish people, as I guess Kanye West believes that Jewish people purposely misdiagnosed him with bipolar disorder.
Drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it's pretty evident that Kanye West suffers from some kind of mental illness, some kind of disorder. I personally do believe that he is bipolar, and I can't imagine how he's struggling with this, but you can't be out here talking about how you like Hitler and, you know, you're blaming all these Jewish people for things and you want me to have sympathy for you because clearly it sounds like to me he is not taking the rehabilitation of his mental health serious. And, you know, I'm not Kanye West. I've never had to sit in an executive meeting with the top yarmulke-wearing Jew. For all I know, maybe Kanye is entirely right. I think he's right to like a little bit of an extent, but it's not the entire picture, okay? Jewish people do not control everything. They're not purposely targeting Kanye West. Well, maybe they don't control everything because in a strange twist, Kanye would actually go on to apologize to the Jewish community in Hebrew. Okay, and I'm not kidding. Take a look at this. Now, I don't know what you guys make out of this fully scribed Hebrew apology from Mr. West, y'all, but I clearly believe that this was a troll from Kanye. This was clearly very insincere. This was satirical. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse for Kanye, you know, he had the bipolar disorder, he had the depression, news came out that Kanye was abusing nitrous gas. And for the uninitiated, this nitrous is like the equivalent to galaxy gas, okay? Basically, Kanye got the hookup from his dentist for this nitrous oxide gas, and it gets him high, it's frying his brain, and it's a drug that he's addicted to that is fueling his paranoia, depression, and bipolar disorder.
Ryan Garcia, this Ye, I'm on the nitrous.
Text messages would leak of Kanye communicating with his dentist, trying to hook up the nitrous pack, and it's confirmed from these text messages Kanye is addicted to the nitrous pack. He's rocking a golden Freddy Fazbear profile picture in these messages. Wow. And he's begging the doctor for more nitrous. This is insane levels of washed. Whose goat is this? But most notably, recently, Kanye has been having these weird fits and tangents on Twitter. And I have to say, this is all just very interesting, artistic, intellectual stuff that maybe my little feeble brain is not able to comprehend because I don't have the nitrous. And I'd like to take a look at a few of these tweets from Kanye. Let's take a look at this one right here. He says, "Fuck Virgil." Yeah, that is fucking wild. "I turned down 3 photos this week with Make-A-Wish kids in wheelchairs." Wow, Kanye, fucking epic, bro. And my personal favorite, "Jews were better as slaves. You have to put your Jews in their place and make them into your slaves." I mean, just for the record, I find it absolutely insane that a black man in America would call for the enslavement of another race. But to be fair, maybe Kanye doesn't think that he's a black man. Maybe he thinks that he has blonde hair and blue eyes or some shit because it's going to become more glaringly apparent with these next posts we look at. Kanye thinks that he's a white guy. He thinks he's a Nazi, and this is his whole aesthetic now, I guess. Check out this sick iced out Nazi chain that Kanye posted on Twitter. Okay, this is a Mando cop. I know if I pull up to the hood rocking this piece, I will definitely command respect. And for a heavy ass chain like that, you're probably gonna need a sick shirt. So Kanye has dropped the swastika shirt and the White Lives Matter shirt. I think I'm gonna go with the White Lives Matter one, personally. Wait, Wigga, where you going, my felly Nazi brethren? We just getting started. As you roll around in your Tesla with the Nazi chain, don't forget that you're gonna need some new music in the deck. And you're probably wondering when Kanye's new tape is coming out. Well, we don't have a confirmed date, but what we do have is some cover art. This is sick. Check this out, okay? This is some real solid artistic shit going on. Another classic genius dub from Mr. West. Kanye would go on to even feed the streets with a snippet from this new album, and I want you guys to give a listen to this track right here. Dude, this is some real lyricist shit. And just in case you bozos at home need some help deciphering Kanye's genius message here, he basically just said, "How are you telling me I'm acting like fucking Hitler when I'm a fucking, I can't say that word." Kanye says, "Went to the dentist to give me some nitrous." So this entire spectacle is confirmation that Kanye is going down a deep, dark, delusional path. I mean, even in his most recent tweets, he's blaming the Jews for not appearing on Playboi Carti's new album. Like, it's not the fact that he's been exposed for using AI on his vocals and he's always off the fucking nitrous, making himself unbearable to be around, to the point that nobody wants to collab with him anymore. Honestly, there's a lot that I could say about Kanye, but this would be like an hour meme documentary, and I don't want to do that, but I'm getting to the point where it feels like Kanye is actually a lolcow because he is this mentally ill individual that does whatever it takes to stay relevant. I mean, what is the difference between Kanye and Christian at this point? And don't even get me started on this lame-ass Nazi gimmick, okay? You're washed, you're old, you're out of touch. Pretending to be a Nazi isn't funny anymore. It was cool when, like, we were 12 on BO2, but you're not in Germany, Kanye. This is America, and you're about 80 years too late. I mean, Kanye's giving me the vibe of a child that just discovered Andrew Tate and 4chan and has made it his entire personality. You know, I really do feel bad for this guy's kids, and all of this explains why he can't keep a relationship, whether it's his children or whether it's this Bianca girl that he had dressed up like a slab of meat and then they broke up, whether it's Kim Kardashian, who has forgotten about Kanye in favor of a fucking robot. To be fair though, this guy looks infinitely amounts more chiller than Kanye could ever try to be, so maybe Kim's got something here. Maybe this relationship will work out. But what do you guys make out of Kanye West's downfall? Should he lay off the nitrous or not? Should he keep fucking boofing nitrous, just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you do that, ring the bell and maybe even click a video on the screen, because if you don't, well, I'm going to send some very powerful Jews after you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and play my music.
I like Hitler.
What we do here is go back.